trash. And in this episode, I'm going to do a list in no particular order of some of my personal favorite slashers that I have in my collection. With that being said, I'm not gonna put, the big three. Freddy, Michael, and Jason. Those go without, saying. I'm a big Jason fan. I'm a big Michael fan, and I'm a big Freddy fan. And those are just iconic slashers. But I am gonna say some that I've talked about in the past in a previous video that are, near and dear to my heart, favorites of mine, and these are in no particular order. First one is Pieces. The tagline is, "You don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre." This is a very fun little slasher, very gory, and I came across it in, like I said in the previous video when I talked about it, in a Bloodbath box set, and it was right in front of me the last time, and I didn't even this was the one that I picked up back at Suncoast in the early 2000s, 2003ish, 4ish, and this one came with a Devil's Nightmare, Pieces, Kill Baby Kill, and Kiss Me Kill Me. It's just who puts it out? Brentwood Home Entertainment. I think it was like $10, $12, something like that. And this was my first exposure to Pieces. And like I said, it was a very shitty VHS to DVD transfer. But when Grindhouse released and put out the DVD, as I picked it up day one buy, pre-ordered it, and same thing with this one. And I have the puzzle piece that came with it up there and my shelf. I'm gonna show it because she's topless, and YouTube flagged me for that bullshit. But next one on the list is Night School. This is just I picked this one up years back, and it's, to me, it's just a decent slasher. The whole school series of Final Exam and all those other ones are great. Great films. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Next one is near and dear to my heart. Sleepaway Camp. Such a huge fan of this film. Ever since I first saw it, as a teenager, and growing up in the 80s, going to the mom and pop rental stores and seeing that the covers and whatnot, and it was like, man, I gotta see that film. And when I was finally able to get my hands on it and watch it, it didn't disappoint. Those who have seen it know the twist at the end, and yeah, what can I say? It's just, the whole series is great. After Felissa did the first one, they had Pamela Springsteen come in and do 2 and 3. So yeah, next one on my list is Sweet 16. This is a good one in my book. It's got that Melissa, the main characters. She's got that edgy bad girl but yet innocent girl vibe to her, and there's a little more to her story, and that one is I truly enjoy that one. Next one again is Final Girls. This is just a campy, to me, I take it as they're making fun of the slasher genre and the Final Girl and the whole Friday the 13th camp deal. It's just one of those films that just took a place in in my shelf as one of those ones that I enjoy. You know, I would love to see the full cut of the what is it, Bloodbath or Camp Bloodbath, that the little cheesy movie they're making fun of. You know, that, you know, they should have had a special feature where that was the extra film in there. But next on the list is Mutilator. You know, I had this on VHS. You know, saw it. I had never seen it before, and when I got that lot off of eBay years back, and you know that was on there, as well as Slaughterhouse, Slaughter High, Blood Splash. That's another one that I don't have a copy of anymore, and I regret selling. I came across 3 copies of that, but you know that's going to be an honorable mention. But the Mutilator, you know, the opening sequence of the kid, you know, cleaning the gun for his dad, and you know, pulls the trigger and shoots his mother through the wall and whatnot, and you know, I'm sitting there like, holy shit. But living the father traumatized and hating the son growing up, you know, it's that whole, you know, you could only imagine how, you know, that dynamic was, you know, in between the father and son growing up. But you know, setting his son up to supposedly go and, you know, get the house ready for the off season at the beach, you know, and then being there and stalking his friends and him one by one, you know, that one's yeah, that's a good one. And the last one on my list, Slaughter High. I absolutely love this film. When I had seen the cover as a kid, I just never saw it until I bought that lot. And you know, as soon as I popped it in and watched it, I'm like, it was one of those films that just got me. And you know, the character of Marty, you know, the typical nerd, and you know, the how can you call it, the cool kids fucking with him, bullying him, and when they get in trouble for them fucking with him, they turn around and blame him and pull another even more evil prank against the poor dude. And you know, but his revenge, you know, whether it's the dream sequence or in this mine or whatnot, you know, it was pretty good. You know, the acid, the beer can acid was fucking awesome. Seeing those guts just explode. You know, it had some really good kills in it, and that was a very you know, one of those films, like I said, that just found a place in you know, my favorite list. And you know, with that being said, you know, there is quite a few honorable mentions. You know, we can go all day long about the whole Friday the 13th and whatnot. But another one that I thoroughly enjoy is Happy Birthday to Me. You know, as well as Bloody Birthday. You know, being the evil kids and slashers and whatnot. But yeah, it's trying to see where it's at. Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, I pulled a couple of honorable mentions, as we can call it. I don't have a copy of Bloody Birthday anymore, but I do have 2 copies of Happy Birthday to Me. And you know, this is you know, if you've seen it, you've seen it. You know, it's Virginia's having a birthday party, even if it kills her. And yeah, you know, and with that being said, you know, you can't leave out these 2, My Bloody Valentine and April Fool's Day. You know, My Bloody Valentine is just, you know, an iconic slasher. April Fool's Day is that kind of mindfuck slasher in a way, but I've had the privilege to meet Deborah Foreman, and she's an awesome person, and yeah, I got a Buffy and Muffy signature up there of her that I got from her. But yeah, these two, you know, staples, and then I pulled the remake. Yeah, it is what it is. But the other one is the entire Hatchet series, but my favorite is Victor Crowley. Kane Hodder, does an immaculate job as Victor Crowley. You know, his kill on Felissa Rose has become one of my favorite kills. Being that, I've met and know Felissa, it was funny talking to her about it. And, she mentioned that, he said, yeah, see, I told you I was going to get under your skirt, joking around with her. And, her, that kill with the cell phone going up the pooter and out the mouth, it's one of horror's new iconic kills. And then for the phone to ring at the end is just icing on the cake. But another one too is that Happy Death Day. I really like and love this film. It's funny that it's just a infinite loop and whatnot, but each way she dies, is just creative. And having met Rob Mello and having sat and interviewed him, he's just such a cool dude. He's very passionate about horror. He's working on a really, really out there, unique horror film. Be sure to check out that interview on Drop the Spotlight's YouTube channel. Yeah, he gave me damn near almost 20-minute interview where just a deep dive into that new film he's doing, and it was just cool to sit and talk with him. And then after that, I asked him, I go, hey, there gonna be a part 3? He goes, yeah, eventually. He goes, I'm pretty sure they're writing it or it's in the works. But for him being the babyface killer as well as the guy behind the mask doing the killings, even though it's the friend at the end of the film, and having him be the killer that's caught in the hospital, it's it was a cool experience. And for a modern day slasher, that one was pretty good. And I mean, we can go on and on for slashers. I love the slasher genre, from Intruder to Blood Rage. So many great iconic slashers. But let me know in the comments, what are your favorite slashers? Which of those slashers that it's a must watch. Like me, this list as well as Friday the 13th. Big Jason fan. So yeah, everything and anything Friday the 13th. I'm watching. As well as be sure to follow me on social media at Instagram's Midnight Movie Trash, Twitter's Midnight Movie Trash Productions, as well as Facebook is Midnight Movie Trash. And be sure to subscribe, like, and let me know which slashers are your favorite. And one of the next videos coming up, I'm gonna do revenge films. Big fan of the exploitation films, so I'll dive into a little bit of my personal revenge films that are my favorites, as well as try to get a little more in depth with them. I'm still filling out how to work this channel, but any suggestions, tips, feel free to shoot them my way. Till next time, see ya.